大家好，歡迎嚟到我哋嘅 channel 啊！咁就今日我哋繼續同大家玩呢個霍格華茲的傳承啊！咁就大家真係記得就係俾翻個 like 我哋，同埋訂閱翻我哋嘅 channel 啦！哇，喺台面好多正嘢食喎，見到。不過就我哋唔食住啦，因為呢收到立立嘅貓頭鷹信，咁就叫我哋喺度等佢，準備就要同佢傾偈啦。
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them. Beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
好，傾完偈啦，咁啊，其實都冇嘢做喎，係嘛？係咯。然之後呢，我哋就要去呢個艾恩代爾附近，就見帕比。睇下佢有咩事想揾我哋啦。嗱，我就見到似乎係關於嗰啲人馬嘅事嚟嘅。咁就如果有睇我哋之前玩嘅話，都會知噶啦。就係阿帕比諗住揾人馬去幫手救奇獸啊！首先我哋行呢邊。
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. I should dismount here. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You made it.
全部都蠟燭嚟㗎。
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
我哋就睇下呢個洞穴有咩咁特別啦。
I wonder if you'd go blind from
好多
staring
蜜蜂我
directly
見到。
at a moonstone.
呢個洞穴就叫做月長石花園。要揾到月長石喎。
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Confringo!
咩嚟㗎？啱啱嗰隻喺度。我睇下先，想轉用呢個。
What is going on with them?
搞掂咗一隻。開唔到嘅對門，咁樣開嘅，唔係推嘅對門，係拉嘅。係咪鳳凰嚟㗎？啱啱嗰兩隻，有冇睇錯？
I beg your pardon?
唔係喎。
This must be how the rumor about the cave started.
彩鳴鳥。
The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad. 唔理啦，應該陣間會見到㗎啦。 If the moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
等下先，我哋要一個圓圈嗰隻先。
We need to find moths for those spinners.
呢邊開咗，呢個要開，然後到圓圈。哦，跟住我哋要用呢個。
Lumos.
Lumos!
呢度要帶佢嚟。另外就係圓圈，跟住到呢個，即係話呢個，再呢個，呢度就會打開啦。好多嘢執，但係都未出到去住。跟住就係呢個。 再到圓圈，慢得滯。咦，係咪有啲咩搞錯咗咧？ 呢個先啱。
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with
Lumos.
finding the moths.
哦，佢過咗嚟呢邊。 點解仲未得嘅？
Lumos.
Lumos! If we pull the rings and match the runes, I suspect we'll find the moths. Lumos!
Revelio. Defender. Accio.
咪仲有隻啊，其實。
Lumos.
Lumos! If we pull the rings and match the runes,
Revelio.
I suspect we'll find the moths.
Accio.
揾晒咯喎啲飛蛾。
Depulso.
哦，係喎，要轉佢原來。
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio.
又有飛蛾，兩隻添要，咁啊，即係話咧，應該係咁啦。
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
要三隻啊！
Lumos.
仲差一隻。
Revelio. Lumos.
啲水底喎，原來。咁樣，我哋係咪可以上翻去咧？
Lumos.
哦，咁樣帶佢上嚟，得咗。
Levioso. Crucio. Defender. Confringo. Cabalso. Potato.
Expelliarmus!
Depulso. Crucio. Defender. Confringo.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
哦，呢度我哋就會去咗第二個地方。
Merlin, it's even more beautiful.
要上去點上
It's
呢？我
got
哋
to
可
be
以
here. I just know it. Given what Fwoopas are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been
哇
listening
上
to
面
them
啲
for a
全
while.
部都
and
係
I'm
彩鳴
starting to
鳥。
lose my mind.
Very funny. I was
咦
just，thinking.
我懷疑可以捉嘅，咁啊換定啲捉奇
Just
獸
haven't been
嘅
here,
裝備先。
Assuming this is where the moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like
超
staring
多啊
directly
彩鳴
at the
鳥，
moon. Well, we
仲有
found
要
what
長
we
石
came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
I think I'd like to look around a bit first.
I suppose we could spare a moment. Very well.
想試下捉唔捉到嘅啲
We
彩
should
鳴
leave
鳥。
soon. The longer we stay, the more I want a Fwooper.
應該唔得。
From the outside, you'd never guess this place even existed in here.
I have a feeling that was the idea. Are you finished exploring?
I believe I am.
Good. If we leave for the henge now, we should make it by nightfall. We still have the poachers to contend with. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But
Although
now that we're
it goes
here,
at
I'm not
sun,
entirely sure
they-
how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
過到嚟巨石陣呢邊啊！
I think
我哋
we can
放低嚿
safely
月長石睇下
know
有
where the
咩
moonstone goes.
特別嘢發生啦！發光喎、 月光獸呢只係好多隻添。
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on High Wing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met High Wing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and High Wing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, High Wing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed High Wing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed High Wing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with High Wing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
哦，咁即係我哋而家就返學校先啦。暫時呢個任務就告一段落，咁就要等，又要等拍俾通知啦，即係話。咁我諗我哋今日就玩到呢度為止先啦。如果大家中意嘅話，就請記得 like 翻我哋條片啦。仲有就係記得訂閱翻我哋嘅 channel。多謝大家，我哋下次再見啦，拜拜。
呢條片去到呢度就完嘅啦，記得訂閱翻我哋 channel，同埋撳埋下面小鐘仔，我哋下次再見，拜拜。